The news that continues here on One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. Another former police official retracted his drug-related accusations against former Senator Laila De Lima. In the House Quad Committee hearing yesterday, retired police Colonel Jovi Espinido said he was only forced by former PNP chief and now Senator Bato de la Rosa to implicate De Lima in the Bilibid drug trade. Recall that Espinido tagged De Lima in the drug trade in a 2016 Senate hearing that led to the former senator being detained for drug-related charges. Espinido also revealed that the narco list of former President Rodrigo Duterte was just made up.
And I am one also a victim sa sali-sali lang sa lista ng drugs. Nilagyan pa ng high value target. Kaya ako magsasabi din na siguro yung mga lista hindi totoo yun kasi ako nga biktima sa mga sinungaling nilagay ni Senator Bato.
Also in the same hearing, former NAPOLCOM official Adilberto Leonardo denied that he was the architect of the so-called Davao model. But he admitted that the model was planned, but it did not materialize after Oplan Tokhang was implemented. Leonardo was earlier named by former PCSO General Manager Royina Garma as one of the people heavily involved in crafting the Davao model.
The task force that was planned is no longer applicable, Mr. Chair. Maglalagay po ng isang officer sa Luzon, maglalagay po ng tao niya, tapos sa Visayas maglalagay din po ng tao to be led by isang officer din at saka sa Mindanao.
Senate President Cheese Escudero says former President Rodrigo Duterte will attend their hearing on October 28. According to Escudero, Duterte confirmed his attendance to Senator Bato de la Rosa. The Senate President assured Duterte that he will be treated with courtesy during the proceedings. Other resource persons invited include retired cop Royina Garma and former NAPOLCOM Commissioner Adilberto Leonardo.
Siyempre, dahil dati siyang Pangulo, inaasahan ko na sa parte ng mga miyembro ng Senado, bibigyan siya ng karampatang paggalang. Hindi lamang bilang tao, hindi lamang bilang Pilipino, pero bilang dating Pangulo ng ating bansa.
Meanwhile, ICC Assistant to Counsel Christina Cony shares her takeaways from the House Quad Committee hearing yesterday. And here's an excerpt from her interview on The Big Story.
What were your big takeaways from today?
Well, from today, one is, of course, the connection of the DDS, the Davao model. That was what was raised previously, that the national or nationwide drug war was patterned after the Davao model. So actually, for the general public, it is a big revelation how the drug war or the DDS model operated. For some of us, though, we have had access to this information before, but the detail that Senator De Lima came up with today, and for her to say that she was even volunteering to give her personal notes, investigation notes. So that's important for us. And if these notes are to be supplied to the congressmen, then I think they would have a better understanding of, this is a clearer picture actually of what's happening. And I dare say it is coming closer to what the ICC is investigating even. If before we were talking about killings during Duterte was president, now we're also talking about killings when Duterte was mayor. So that's key for us. And then, of course, another revelation would have been the killings of individual persons, now the mayors in Batangas and Cavite, which are being, I don't know, it's like a ping-pong story already. He said, she said. Na, sasabihin ng isa, ito yung pumatay. Ah, hindi ako.
Yeah, correct.
So we'll see. But at least we're shedding light into these individual killings, which maybe before we thought were unconnected or unrelated. Now we're seeing it's all part of the plan.
After the sworn statement of Royina Garma, did more witnesses come up and have the courage to approach the ICC body? Because I heard you call out for information. Parang meron kang sinabing website, eh, no?
Yeah.
Ano bang website yun?
OTP link.
Mas marami ba ang nagkaroon ng tapang?
Well, I don't have access to the OTP link. It's the Office of the Prosecutor. But I must have to note that Royina Garma, I'm still confirming, Royina Garma has not expressed publicly her intention to be an ICC witness.
So she's
It's Kerwin
not yet,
Espinosa.
So she's not yet part.
Yes, maybe we're taking things too fast, kumbaga.
Okay.
So we'll see how the ICC will take
Can her
this
statement in the hearing be handed over to the ICC
Yes,
as
actually.
evidence?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It could be taken as information that she said it, but when it comes to trial, the question of truth comes into play.
We'll be back with more stories after this break. Keep it here on One News. Welcome back. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. Tropical storm Christine maintains its strength over the Philippine Sea. Its center was last spotted some 310 kilometers east of Baler, Aurora. Christine packed winds of up to 85 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 105 kph. It is forecast to make landfall over Isabela or Aurora tonight or tomorrow morning. By then, Christine is expected to have intensified into a severe tropical storm. It will then cross northern Luzon and exit the Philippine area of responsibility by Friday. For now, some parts of Luzon are under tropical cyclone wind signal number 2, and these include the regions of Ilocos, Cordillera, and Cagayan, among other areas. Meanwhile, over 30 areas are also under tropical cyclone wind signal number 1, and these areas, including Metro Manila, are now flashed on your screens. The Interior Department assured the public the government is prepared for its typhoon response. Aside from this, the DILG also said they are monitoring the ongoing House hearing on the drug war, and Mobile Journal Julie Baiza has that report.
The Department of the Interior and Local Government has recommended suspension of classes from preschool to college in Luzon today. This comes as Tropical Storm Christine is expected to landfall over Isabela this evening.
We advised all local government units to suspend classes in the entire Luzon seaboard. Buong Luzon yan. Again, hindi tayo sigurado, public and private. And that goes also with canceling all seacraft from traversing the Luzon area.
All right, thank you. DILG Secretary John Vic Remulla further assured the public that the government is ready for the possible effects of the typhoon.
But no matter where it will pass, all local government units, all civil defense units have been alerted, and I think we're prepared.
On the war on drugs issue, Remulla said that they are waiting for the result of the investigation of the House Quad Committee regarding the reopening of the high-profile killings under the war on drugs campaign of the previous administration.
Pero it hasn't reached the level of the president yet kasi hindi pa kompleto yung revelations ng Quadcom eh. I think they will wait till it finishes before things are open.
Malacanang earlier expressed support for the PNP's plan to reinvestigate high-profile deaths. Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin said that the Marcos administration places highest importance on the fair dispensation of justice. Meanwhile, the DILG is monitoring 38 election hotspots for the upcoming 2025 midterm elections. 27 of these areas are in Bangsamoro region. Mobile Journal Julie Baiza, We Are One News.
In other news, passengers of budget carrier Cebu Pacific experienced massive baggage mishandling issues yesterday. Some of them waited for over 24 hours just to get their check-in bags. Apparently, their bags were left in Manila due to various technical problems like conveyor belt issues. Cebu Pacific apologized for this inconvenience. The airline also emphasized that this incident underscores the need to upgrade NAIA's infrastructure. Meanwhile, Pastor Apollo Kiboy is set to attend today's Senate hearing. This comes after courts approved Ontiveros' request for Kiboy to attend. Kiboy's camp earlier appealed to spare the pastor due to medical reasons. The Senate will look into Kiboy's alleged crimes, including sexual abuse and human trafficking. 5 other co-accused are also expected to attend today's Senate hearing. And those are the top stories of the hour. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.